You know, he turns into a scarecrow in the end, like in the next part.
Who's Fiero?
Who's Fiero? Guess who's the Tin Man?
Who's the Tin Man?
It's the dude with the ginger hair who has no confidence.
He's the Tin Man?
He's the Tin Man.
How did he get that job?
Okay, because the Wicked Witch of the East, right? She was pressed that he didn't like her. I'm gonna take your heart. She fucking took that shit, yoinked it. And then the Wicked Witch of the West, she was like, no. He's chill. Let him live. Boom. Tin Man. He lives. So he's alive. I know the Wicked Witch has that fucking nasty slash. No, none of that. No dirty play. Strictly gloves. Galinda's got it.
Galinda is not winning shit.
Galinda's got it. I'd put money on it.
A local train. The next stop is 14th Street.
What the fuck? Baby, why you texting my phone? Ain't no doubling back. What is there to talk about? You've been through 30 BBLs, 29 speedy and French tip nails, 28 after parties, 27 new bodies, 26 women with nose jobs, 25 page blocks, 24 nights in the club, 23 woods to the face, 22 retweets about women being hoes on your page. You bought 21 chains to flex, 20 of them fake, 19 missed calls and 18 unread texts in your phone. You moved on 17 seconds after I left you alone. You had 16 different women wondering where you was at. I lost 30 pounds in 15 weeks. I had an ego death. And you had the nerve to celebrate February 14th with somebody you met on the 13th, 12 days in Atlanta, $11,000 spent on bottle service. There is 10 different area codes in your DMs right now, and 9 of them got you on their spams. You know how to manage 8 dates in a span of 7 days. 6 of them let you smack in 5 different positions in the nastiest of ways. 4 morning after pills by, you was on 3 different antibiotics. Your choices had you shitting and itching for 2 days at the Houston Marriott, and the one thing that you thought was a good idea was to text my phone talking about something. How you been? You freaky frog bastard dog, make your granny hawk, throw up and slide down a wall, good for nothing, tumbler sized head, no substance, size 2 toddler, jean wearing, stick bug, no bathroom rug, brown chain, gingivitis having, but always in a bitch face, no shame, God fearing, devil living, there ain't no...
Stop it.
When you've been in the basement for a very long time, you're likely to mistake the first floor for the penthouse. Aim higher.
I don't care how happy you are in your relationship. You always got to be one step ahead of these men, bitch, because they cannot be trusted. I was in my last relationship for about 3 years, and I was happy. I trusted this man. There was nothing wrong. But about 2 years in, I was like, fuck, I need a computer to use. And he's like, oh, babe, don't worry. You can use my old MacBook. Like, it's just sitting in one of my drawers. So I'm like, okay, iconic. I log in. I create myself my own profile. But when I create a profile, it, like, carries over his iCloud. And I'm thinking to myself, like, Jeff, don't be nosy. You don't need his iCloud on here. But I'm like, you could need that later. Like, who fucking knows? So I use it that one time. I put it in a closet. I never bring it up again. A year later goes by, bitch. And I had like suspicions that something was happening, that he was talking to a guy who he had said that he wasn't talking to, that I saw. It's a whole other fucking story. But the day came where I asked him, have you been talking to that guy? He goes, no, fuck no. I haven't talked to him since we both talked to him together. And I said, okay. And so I trust him. He like goes out and I'm sitting there and I'm like, something feels off. I can feel it. Like I could just feel that something was wrong. And I had stored that laptop away. Like, I think that he forgot that he even had the fucking laptop. And let alone, there's no way in hell that he remembered that his iCloud was on that bitch, right? So I had stored it away in a closet. And I was sitting on the couch and I just was like, don't do it, Jeff. Don't do it. Don't do it. That fucking feeling made me do it because I just rolled up to that laptop. I plugged that bitch in because it was dead. I unlocked it, logged into that iMessage, went in there. And you know what's crazy? I had also looked at his phone. Well, I didn't look at his phone. He was like, look, I haven't texted him, blah, blah, blah. Like, obviously you can fucking delete messages, right? But he thought he was playing with a dumb bitch. Not me, not today. Logged into that iMessage, clicked on that person. All of the messages started loading in. And yeah, I texted him. I said, hey, babe, can you come home really quick? Got there, didn't say a thing. I literally just turned the laptop. And he's like, Yeah, you got me fucked up. So yeah, stay 1, 2, 3 steps ahead of these hoes, even if they're doing good, because you never know what the fuck they'll do later.
There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, hey now.
Sometimes in order to be used, you also have to be humiliated. You have to be humiliated sometimes. You have to be kicked and beaten. And in that situation, the person who's kicking and beating, he's feeling more pain than you are. You know, love is an incredible thing, and we don't know love like we should. We always talk about, I have unconditional love. Unconditional love is, we don't even know it, because if a person stops stimulating us, we stop loving them. You're not interesting to talk to anymore. Goodbye. But that real love that sometimes is difficult to have, that's that love. And that's a confidence builder.
Baby girl, you are too beautiful and too smart to still be asking a stupid question. Why do I keep seeing y'all say, how does men move on so fast? I wish I could move on fast like a man too. I don't know how they just be leaving one relationship and on to the next. Men need support in a way that you as a woman do not. A woman can flourish her whole life without a man, and most of you will be more successful without one. That's not the story for a man, though. A man flourishes more within a relationship because a man needs support. Women do independence. Men do prioritization. Can we talk about it? Men do prioritization. You as a woman can do all things and do all things well. A man needs to focus on one task at a time. He has to prioritize. So if he's prioritizing bringing home the money, he's not also prioritizing what needs to be done around the house. Do you get what I mean? If he's prioritizing the game tonight, he's not also prioritizing cooking dinner. If he's prioritizing his career, he's not also prioritizing how to be a good partner. He can't do it all. He needs support. You don't. You don't.